Conservatives have no vision for taking control of the culture. They want to be left alone in the middle of nowhere, which is why they have been losing for a century.
They have lost for a century. So, and there's kind of been a lack of vision on conservatives because they tend to be inwardly focused on themselves, right? They want to preserve, they want to look to their own devices and borders. They have given up a certain amount of political capital and control by leaving the centers of power. That's really the key to the city and why it's important politically is that that's where the people are, that's where the laws are made, that's where, by and large, all the technological development is done. And that's where people are trained up to fill the shoes of all those roles that the city provides. And so by giving that up, you give up a lot of political capital. So I think I think no one is naive about that, the fact that cities are the natural seat of power. I mean, every country has a capital city. Every state has a capital city. No one, calls it a capital region or a capital, agrarian village sort of thing. So I think it's natural that where the people are, that's where your seat of power is. And even in Christianity, where do we put the churches? We put the churches in the cities, but even at another level up of hierarchy, right? Historically, the cathedral, which is the preeminent church building in a parish, it's usually located in the largest city in that region as well. So we see that natural ordering of where the people are, that's where the center of the power and leadership should be. Although that may be changing, as we'll talk about later with the digital age, and because, well, might as well say it here, but uh, the thing that's changed, right? Let's say that the conservative movement has really gotten a boon within the last, say, decade, and I think the real key to that is the digital space. So the digital space has largely been dominated by conservatives, especially like with Elon Musk taking overtaking of Twitter, and that's really launched the possibility for voices that lived far from the cities to be heard through social media. So I think that's where the wave of the tides have kind of changed with the kind of the hindrance of living in the city or living in the country politically, but that can change quickly with the connection offered by high-speed internet and social media.